I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again. Our enemies are getting stronger and stronger by the day, and we as a country are getting weaker.
So we have 19 trillion, it's going to be $21 trillion very soon. We have jobs that are being stolen from us by China, by Japan, by everybody.
I will bring back jobs. I will strengthen our military. I'll take care of our vets. I'll get rid of Obamacare.
We have people pouring across the borders that we have no idea who they are.
I will build a wall. It'll be a great wall.
I will build the greatest wall that you've ever seen.
People will not come in unless they come in legally. Drugs will not pour through that wall. And I will have Mexico pay for that wall. Mark my words.
I'm talking about a wall. See that ceiling up there? Higher.
We don't want this country to fall, do we?
No, we don't want it. No.
Build that wall, Donald J. Trump.
Build that wall.
And it's going to be a real wall. It's not going to be one of these jobs. You ever see the walls they build? They're 4 feet tall. Trucks drive over. They have ramps. A lot of the people that are running against me, they say, oh, well, Mexico will never do that. Why would they do that? Because they're politicians. They have no idea. They don't know business. Oh, I love Mexico, just so you understand. I love the Mexican people. I have thousands that have worked for me over the years. They're fantastic people. But their leaders, right? Do we love Mexico? We love Mexico. I agree.
Are you racist? I am the least racist person that you have ever met. I am the least racist person.
The fact is that we have a problem, George. You don't have to admit it because I know you want to be so politically correct all the time. You don't have to admit it. But we have a problem. You have a radicalization of people. They happen to be Islamic. You look at what happened in California last week. You look at people flying airplanes into the World Trade Center.
And you can't solve a problem if you refuse to talk about what the problem is.
We cannot continue to allow this to happen to our country. I'm partners with Muslims. They're friends of mine. They're very smart. They're great people. They got to help us. They got to help us. We have to have people turn other people in. Once they're radicalized, it's too late.
Tens of thousands of people having cell phones with ISIS flags on them. I don't think so, Wolf. They're not coming to this country. And if I'm president, and if Obama has brought some to this country, they are leaving. They're going. They're gone. We have heads being chopped off because they're Christian. The world is cracking up, and they're worried about my tone.
We have a problem, and the problem has to be solved. And when that problem is solved, it's going to be a much happier world.
I'm a very militaristic person, but you have to know when to use the military. I'm the only person up here that fought against going into Iraq. We spent $2 trillion in Iraq.
What have we got? We got nothing. We could have rebuilt our bridges, our tunnels, our roads, our hospitals, our airports. We could have rebuilt our country. We could have rebuilt our military. We could have taken care of Social Security. We could have taken care of everything. We could have taken care of our veterans who are treated worse than illegal immigrants in many cases.
He doesn't even call to get our hostages back from Iran. Here we are in the middle of a deal, and he doesn't call about that. Hillary Clinton created ISIS with Obama. Created with Obama.
The people making deals who've never made other deals ever in their lives, and these are the deals that our kids and their kids behind them are going to have to live with forever.
Did anyone on your team read the text of these agreements?
I believe one person may have read it at the facility, but doesn't have it. They don't possess it.
What is that person's name?
It's possible. I don't know for sure, but it's possible Wendy Sherman may have, but I don't know that for sure.
We've empowered Iran more than Russia has?
George, we just made one of the worst deals I have ever seen in deal making. I'm not talking between nations. When we gave them $150 billion, we have 24-day inspections, which don't start for a long time, and they can self-inspect, and we don't even get our prisoners back. And by the way, they don't need to create nuclear because they now are so rich with $150 billion, they can go out and buy it directly.
We need our Second Amendment. We need protection, and we're going to have it. We're going to have it.
When I get the right people negotiating with the right countries, we will come out on top every single time. When I was young, when I was very young, we never lost a war. They always used to say, my history teacher, the United States has never lost a war. Now we never win a war. We can't beat anybody. We can't beat anybody. We can't beat ISIS. I watch on television, they have a general. But what do you think about ISIS? Do you think we can? I don't know. It's going to be a very tough battle. I'm saying, where is General Patton? I want General Patton. Where is General MacArthur?
Look at this room, all the way back into the quarters. I mean, this isn't even meant for this. This is a convention center. Look at the crowd. But, you know, they don't want to do it. And even sometimes I'll say, show the crowd. And I go home, I say, I bet they should. They don't even turn it. They don't turn it. They don't want to have people see what's happening. What's happening here is a movement. I'm telling you, it's a movement. This is not, we are tired of stupid people running our government. No, we are. They're stupid people.
Because you're supposed to be, like Frank says, very nice. Folks, I want to make America great again. We want to get down to brass tacks. We don't want to listen to his stuff with being politically correct and everything has... We have a lot of work to do.
Who is incredibly personal. You know, he loves family, but he's also incredibly pragmatic. I mean, he's a guy who believes in cutting through red tape, stopping nonsense, getting things done. And I always say to people, you know, what would he be best at? I think infrastructure. How do you get a project from A to B? How do you get it built? How do you get it completed? How do you do it on time? How do you do it under budget? That's really the man he is.
Those are real letters. Those are not corporate letters. Those are not letters from Exxon.
These are handwritten.
Those are not letters from General Motors. Those are letters from people.
Is run from a sparse fifth-floor space on a shoestring budget with the simple guiding philosophy, let Trump be Trump.
What do you guys think of this helicopter?
Oh, they're going to love it.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good time. They're great kids.
All right, guys, you ready?
Amazing place. How do you like that, kids, okay?
We're Americans. We want Americans first. Why can't we be first? Donald Trump wants us to be first, and we have to stand with him because he's standing for America and trust in him like I do.
USA! USA!
I think I can make a big difference. If I didn't think I could make a difference, I wouldn't be doing this.
Better than ever before. I love you too, man. That was a very tough, strong-looking guy that said that, but I still love you. Thank you very much.
you have to have heart.
We're going to win on trade. We're going to win on healthcare. We're going to win on education. And you know, in education, by the way, we're 28 in the world. Third world countries are ahead of us. And yet we spend more per student by double than any other country.
And you have to take care of African-American youth who have never been in a worse position than they are right now. The unemployment rate is like 55%.
I'm Hispanic and I vote for Mr. Trump. We vote for Mr. Trump.
We're having a good time and the people are agreeing with my message and we're going to make America great again.
I would have dinner with my kids almost always. And I'm always available to my children. I could be in the middle of the biggest, most important deal. For instance, if Ivanka called me right now and say, bye-bye, Frank, you're a wonderful guy.
And you know, every once in a while you have like a protester start screaming. And I say to myself, I wonder if I took that person, it's a person, and sat down for a half hour. We're all looking for the same thing. Whether you're Democrat, liberal, conservative, Republican, we all sort of want just overall what's good for the country. We want to get rid of our debt. We don't want to have China rip us off, which they are doing bigly.
If I get elected president, I will bring it back bigger and better and stronger than ever before, and we will make America great again.
We're going to make it bigger and better and stronger than ever before. Bigger and better and stronger. Remember, bigger and better and stronger. And we are going to make America great again. And I love you all. I love you all. Thank you. I love you all. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.